So in today's video, I want to react to a video that JoeWo just posted. Do not release Warzone 2.0. I think that he is going to be one of the only creators that is giving honest opinion about his playtime there. And I'm really curious to see what he says, because just like him, I really want the game to be good. I actually enjoyed playing Warzone 1. I'm happy that we're going to be getting a traditional BR map again, but JoeWo actually was able to be one of the first people to play Warzone 2.0. So I want to hear what he has to say about the things that he played and give my opinion on it as well. So hit the original video to this will be down in the description. I love y'all, and let's get into it.
Do not release the game. Hot take.
He's currently saying don't release the game.
Because I know a lot of you guys are always like, Joe, no slide canceling. Joe, what are we gonna do? The game is over. We're fine, all right? We're gonna be fine. And it will be a brand new game with brand new everything. But that doesn't mean we can't change some of the things.
That's a fact. I don't think not having slide canceling is bad. I said that before, and I'm gonna stand on that. I think not having slide canceling is good. It's a brand new game. We want to have something that feels new, but the current slide mechanic sucks. But let's see what JoeWo has to say about everything.
Warzone. I had food with the devs the night after we played the game, and I talked to them a lot, and I'm being very, very avid to them. They're gonna probably hate me, but I don't care.
Nice. I like that
because I love Warzone.
I actually like that.
Y'all also love Warzone, and I know that
for sure.
They have a set date to release the game. I don't know. It's like November
16th, I think.
25th or something, right?
Yeah.
For Warzone. And I said, listen to me. This is so important. I said, if Warzone 2 is not ready for the certain day that you are supposed to release it, the 16th, do not release the game.
I like that.
Push it off for a
I
few
really
more
like
weeks,
that.
please. Do not release a game that is not finished. Like with Caldera. With Caldera,
I like that.
when they released Caldera, because everybody was like, new map, new map, new map. Caldera was terrible. It was bad.
Man,
and they had
that's so
console
facts.
couldn't even play Caldera. If you were on console, you literally couldn't even play the map. But they had to just release the map. And now so many people have written off Caldera as a terrible map. Right now,
that is a fact.
Caldera, in my opinion,
I really do
is
not
better
like
than
Caldera.
Verdansk. With the balloons, the rotations, the loot, everything flows for Caldera so well. I love the map.
Not gonna cap.
It's amazing.
If they would have kept Verdansk, in my opinion, and they would have gave us redeploy balloons, they would have gave us loadout crates, if they would have gave us all the things that we got for Caldera, like instead of giving us a brand new map, if they would have just put their brain power and gave us that, Verdansk would have been a ton of better. Fixing the lighting inside of buildings, a ton of better. Redeploy balloons already give us more options. You don't have to just go up zips to, like, you know what I'm saying? And when you're playing Verdansk, you had teams just camping zips, and you know, it was really impossible to go up there and chow them. If we have redeploy balloons, if we do have stuff like that, then it is going to be, it's a world of difference. Like, you may like Caldera now. I still don't like it because I wasn't playing it from the beginning all the way until now. I really wasn't there to see the progression. So now when I play Caldera, I'm just like, you know, Steph Curry. But like, if instead of rushing out a new map, they would have did that, I do agree with that. That rushing sequence made Caldera just unenjoyable, and that's why a lot of the community did switch to Rebirth. So
Caldera is phenomenal, but so many people, because they released it early, the map was so bad that everybody wrote off Caldera. If it's half done, people are gonna write off the whole game, the whole thing, and not play it.
That's a fact.
And I said that is very, 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 very important. And for the map wise, or I think it's called Al Mazra, I think it's called. I honestly thought it was good.
It looked really good.
OG spots,
it looked really
spots.
good.
I think it plays like a real BR. The thing which I feel like we're kind of,
I just want the colors to be a little better.
Away from is playing a battle royale with the looting and everything. I voiced my opinion on that. Obviously, with pinging, when you would ping stuff on the map, it wouldn't show up. Like, you couldn't find things, like say
that's
like
important
loot
for
or
sure.
a bounty or things like that, right? You would ping a bounty and you couldn't even find it. I was like, where the heck is this bounty? I was like going through certain rooms, like that was weird. And the whole
that's nice
looting system is just weird. Like, trying to find loot and open chests and things not trying to fill for your inventory, that was just super, super weird. The thing that I think a lot of people also are forgetting is that Warzone 2 will not be like Warzone 1 at all.
I like that though. I don't want Warzone 2 to be like Warzone 1 because if Warzone 2 was just a reskin of Warzone 1, we all would get bored fast. Everybody would be like, oh my God, it's the same game. The same streamers are doing the same things. Like, this is not an enjoyable thing for us. So I do feel like that a new experience, if that's what they should be going for, a completely new experience.
Which I think is good. We've been playing the same game for what, the last 3 years?
Facts.
So learning a brand new looting system, a new movement system, new guns, new everything is phenomenal.
Yes,
it's
I
phenomenal.
agree with that for sure.
We're not trying to have the
I like
last
that.
3 years.
That's why I like JoWo, bro.
Things that we've been doing. The AI bots, way too many AI.
We don't need any.
Like you couldn't even find people when you were fighting, or
look
if
at all
you
the
were
AI.
fighting real
Oh my
players,
gosh.
the AI would literally give up your position or like start shooting at you. Or
we don't need bots, bro.
You'd be fighting and like you would be fighting against AI and not knowing who's the real players versus the AI. That was dumb.
That's
the
so
gulag,
stupid.
I think, is also very, very stupid. When it comes to the gulag, I feel like the gulag should be literally
1v1.
1v1.
I agree
better
with that.
player, which we know how that goes sometimes, should win all the time. I think that doing a 2v2 with a random teammate is so dumb.
Weird.
Like, it's so dumb. You can get a key to the gulag and leave and not even fight. So stupid. I fought an AI in the gulag. I fought an AI.
Yeah,
like,
that's
what are we
wild.
doing?
That's wild.
No. Go back to the OG. That's what makes Warzone Warzone.
For
you
sure.
don't have to make Warzone 1 like Warzone 2. But you can still keep some of the core things like a gulag and a 1v1.
Agreed.
The foundation of the OG Warzone 1 gulag, there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with the normal gulag, bro. Yeah, they I feel like they were.
That's not even a gunfight because you can escape. Stupid.
I feel like they were doing a little too much.
Obviously, the vehicles felt weird. They were hard to drive, but that's an easy fix. Movement wise, this is a big thing. Here's my take on movement, okay? Hot takes here. Because I know a lot of you guys are always like, Joe, no slide canceling, Joe. What are we gonna do? The game is over.
There was no slide canceling blackout.
We're fine.
Like, we don't need that. It's not the
thing that I told the devs. I said this. I said the broken mechanic of slide canceling is very, very stupid. Okay, for the casual players, for the non-sweaty players who make up 99.9% of the game, slide canceling is dumb. Doing this every 5 seconds is stupid. Hurts your thumbs, breaks your controllers, all of that, right?
I don't have a problem with that. I'm on keyboard and mouse.
I said this. You need to speed up the slide speed as you're sliding. Make the sprint to fire when you're sliding a lot faster to make sliding and sliding around a corner to get into an engagement or a gunfight more important and prevalent. But you don't need to have slide canceling where you have to slide cancel to get around the map.
I literally said that in my video yesterday about the thing that we were talking about, slide canceling. We don't really need slide canceling, y'all. Like, it's not that big of a deal to where we have to try to find workarounds for it. Like, all we need, honestly, is just a good slide mechanic. If we have a good fluid slide mechanic, and if they make the dive a little more fluid as well, I think the movement in Warzone will be fine. And just have us run a little faster. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing at all to have a pretty fast movement speed. I think that if anything, that it would really be beneficial to the player base as a whole. Even a casual, I'm sure a casual doesn't want to be running feeling sluggish. Like, I know I don't. I'm not a casual, so I can't speak for casuals, but I know that me and all of the people that I play with and all of the people that I know don't want to feel sluggish while we're playing. Like, that's not fun.
All the time. That's dumb. I think that's actually stupid. Now they need to make sure also, I said that's very, very important, make the sliding speed faster.
Yes,
where
for sure.
You can actually use it to engage into gunfights, but not all the time. And also, I said you guys need to make the base movement speed, walking and running speed faster.
For sure.
Because it did feel a little bit slow compared to all the other games that I played. I played Blackout, Apex, Warzone 1, and it just seemed like the base movement speed. I'm not talking about...
Okay. I didn't play the movement speed, so I don't know.
Just how fast you run definitely felt slow. The thing that I also didn't like is when you would find plates, which were really hard to find and things like that. When you were plating, you literally couldn't run.
That's stupid. I feel like you should be able to run and plate at the same time.
I fought someone, got hurt, started to plate up and tried to like run as I was plating, and I was literally like bot walking. Like, there's no outplay systems if you can't make a play while you're healing, things like that.
I feel like a lot of these things are easy to finish though.
Is pressing circle X over and over and over and over and over and over a skill gap? No. Is making it where you can outplay people by challenging a team, running at them while plating, sliding around a corner while you're fighting. Is that? Yes.
Absolutely. This is a really good video, bro.
Over and over and over a skill gap? I don't think so. The thing that I did love is obviously when we were building guns, I don't know the loadout system, which we can talk about that shortly, but it seemed like when I was building guns had recoil. I like that. Which is a super W.
I think recoil is good if it isn't cluttering your screen. So when we talk about recoil, visual recoil, I don't really care so much about. Like if the gun's not moving but it's just shaking, that's not real recoil. When I'm talking about recoil, I mean the gun moving up and to the left. I mean the gun moving up and to the right. I mean the gun moving up, left, and right. Like if you guys played Apex, they have actual gun recoil, and it takes a seasoned vet to be able to beam somebody 50 meters, 100 meters out. It's so easy to just beam somebody in Warzone 1 because all the guns feel the same. They're not moving. Why do you think all of the pros get accused of using a Cronus or something like that? It's not a Cronus. It's 120 affected FOV, and the guns don't have any actual recoil. Visual recoil doesn't mean anything. Actual recoil, and every gun having a different recoil pattern would be a huge W in Warzone 2.
A literal W. I know people are like, wow, look at the streamers on land. They can't shoot. I'm like, yo, guns have insane. Like, you can look at anyone. You could look at the pros that were there. You could look at whoever, me. Every person that was there was like, yo, guns have recoil now, which is good. No more brand across the map, auto across the map.
That's a fact. I like that.
Every meta that we've had across the map where you can literally just crowd NZ mount up and shoot across the map where they have no recoil. That is so amazing. I am so glad that they did that because it will force people to take certain fights, long range fights, close range fight, knowing visual recoil. That stuff actually matters. Which I don't really agree. That is the actual skill gap, which is nice.
I don't really agree with the visual recoil. I don't really agree with the visual recoil because visual recoil really just messes up like what you see. But actual recoil, when your gun rises, like I just did explain, like, you know, yeah. But hold on, y'all. I got to go get my Chipotle. This is not sponsored. I'm just very hungry. Sponsor me, Chipotle.
Let's talk about loadouts. Let's talk about the loadout system. It sounds to me like they're doing away from loadouts, which I'm okay with. If you guys haven't played Blackout, then you would know that worked perfectly fine. You loot up to find certain guns. I think that's okay. Now, the loadouts I know made up Warzone, but again, Warzone 2 will be a brand new game, new everything. So,
and I'm okay with
Warzone 2, what it sounds to me is that you're going to have your custom loadouts in the pregame for the ground loot guns, right? So you'll have like your custom loadouts and stuff, things that you build. And then once you load into the game, if you find that ground loot, you can go to a buy station and upgrade it to your loadout.
It's not bad at all.
That makes sense.
Not bad. I'm not mad about that at all.
What scares me a little bit about that is this. When you're playing random fills or something like that, the buy stations were wonky, okay? The buy stations were super wonky. And I feel like prioritizing money in Warzone is important. Obviously, it's one of the most important things we've had in the game. But if you have money in the game, why would you res your teammate when you can upgrade your gun?
That's not a bad take. Hey, JoeWo, you talking facts, brother. Kudos. I really do enjoy actual feedback that is criticizing the things that they're doing. A lot of COD partners are scared to do that. So I'm enjoying it. And I'm enjoying, if you are a COD partner and you actually are giving real feedback, like kudos to you as well, man. I think that this is what we need. We need actual feedback, bro. That gun system does not prioritize team play. See, a loadout prioritized everyone in the team being like, yo, we need to get our loadout. Let's do it. All right, bet. But in this, it's more so like, I'm gonna get my guns, and then after that, who cares? You know? So I don't know how they'll handle no loadouts. I don't care that there's no loadouts. I'm tired of dying to meta the same gun that everyone is running. So who cares? But it's going to be interesting to see how they do this.
Why would you buy plates for your team, UAV, cluster, precision, cash for your teammates, to drop cash for them when you can just upgrade your gun? And it seemed like when you were going to the upgrade station in the alpha, we couldn't upgrade the guns, but that's what it seemed like. And that's kind of what it seemed like they were hinting at, was you would find certain loadouts and ground loot on the ground, which is you'd build it in the pregame. So let's say I found I would then make a pregame loadout of what attachments I like on my 74U. So when I find a 74U in the game,
it's fire.
Right? In the game, I would pick it up with no attachments, fight people, loot, find money, and then go to a buy station and rank up my gun and buy certain attachments that would then be my loadout.
That's fire. I don't think that's a bad thing at all.
I didn't like how they worked. It was weird. There was 3 separate tabs. It made it feel like it was like a more clunky thing. Hopefully they fix that. That's an easy fix.
The way the buy station looked, I didn't think it was a really bad thing, because if you look at games like Apex, like if you do it over and over again, it won't be clunky, you know? So like when you play Apex and you kill somebody and their loot box drop, you have to go to the individual thing anyway to really know what you're looting. So if you watch a player like Fade or Ace, like they're looting these boxes quickly, and something like that can be an actual skill. Like it's a skill to be able to quickly find what you're looking for and do it fast. Like, so I'm really not that upset with it, but I didn't get to play with it and JoeWo did. So hey, if you said it's clunky, then it may have been clunky.
Thoughts on the 3 gas circles, and do I know if every game will have that? The 3 gas circles are interesting, I think.
I wasn't mad about that.
I don't think it's gonna be in every game. I don't think every game will have 3 gas circles. The thing about it is there was times that the pacing of the game felt really slow, because I think it was like first or second circle was 5 minutes before the zone would start to close.
That's actually kind of crazy.
5 minutes. So based on zone timings and things like that, they need to definitely speed that up. 5 minutes to wait in a zone.
5 minutes is crazy.
I think that's really stupid. But what it seemed like to me, and from the devs, it seemed like that the 3 gas thing will be random events, kind of like jailbreaks and things like that. I don't think that'll be an every game thing, which is good.
Okay, perks, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad.
You can buy perks from the buy station again. I don't know. We don't really know exactly, because the Warzone is alpha. Verdansk, it's not even, Verdansk was a great map, but a lot of people just say Caldera stinks because they either stopped playing it. With Verdansk, does anybody remember running up 57 flights of stairs? Am I the only one that just forgot that we ran up 57 flights of stairs for things? The map was literally flat except buildings.
But I already said, like, if they were to give us redeploy balloons and stuff in Verdansk, the map would have been probably one of the best BR maps we've ever played. Like, you know, just that addition to that, and maybe more zip lines on buildings, like just those 2 things could have saved you from walking up. But I do agree with that, because Verdansk, bro, like everything was pretty much stairs, and you got caught in them stairs, fighting them stairs a lot. And don't let it be a dark hallway and it's a rose skin. RIP.
With this map, there's hills, there's high ground, there's buildings, but with those buildings, there's mountains that look over the buildings. It feels like an actual battle royale map. With Verdansk, which was amazing, you literally have a flat map that you ran up 57 flights of stairs to fight a team with claymores. Like, the map was amazing, but I feel like it gets a little bit too much gas because of the like nostalgia factor. I feel like they took some things from Blackout, where you could find level 3 armor, which was kind of weird to me. Or like the 3-plate armor, the gear and the backpacks. I wasn't a big fan of that. 3rd-person mode for pubs and stuff seemed kind of cool. Audio seemed nice. I gotta be honest. That's the thing that actually seemed nice, was audio actually felt like you could hear things.
I like that.
I said that. The freaking AI is the dumbest thing ever.
Yes,
I agree.
I don't want AI.
If they have like high loot areas, that's
high
like
loot,
better loot.
Yes. That is a great idea, Joe.
Have like bots.
if you have in Apex, you have like spots that's like hot drops where you have like the best loot, like for that like particular, you know what I'm saying? If there are bots there and only in those locations, I would not be mad at that at all. That's how Blood Hunt did it. That's a good idea. Oh my gosh.
But when you have
other than
bots
that,
flying in at every location, there was times where I would pop a UAV.
Bro, look at all the bots on the UAV now. What the heck?
And you would see the AI on the map and the team that you're fighting. So could literally be waiting for the team to run into me that I'm sitting in a great location,
weird,
a great spot, and then the AI give up my position because they're shooting at me, or I'm mid-fight with the AI and like a real player, and I don't even know who to shoot at. So it's like really dumb. They gotta fix that. There was way too many people. The zone closing, all that. Said that. Yeah. Overall,
damn boy, damn.
It has a lot of promise, a lot of hope. Again, it is an alpha. Okay.
Facts. Alpha is literally pre-beta.
Really
that's not even beta.
And
you know?
I'm trying to like stand up for a lot of people. It's not just like my only thoughts of like as a Warzone pro streamer, this is what we need. But like we're the 1% of the people.
That's a fact.
That want certain things. For the casual player,
a lot of casuals.
Make things easier. Make buy stations easier.
Facts.
But take out bots.
Hey,
Nobody wants to fight bots.
That's
Pros
a fact.
or casuals, they don't want to fight bots. Loadouts. If they're gonna do no loadouts, make it easier to rank up your guns. Things that are just life changes for the game. Make it run more smoothly. It'll be good.
Him saying that also those things also help bots. That's actually a fact. If you're a new player and you're not that good. Let's say Bob from accounting comes in and he wants to play Warzone 2.0. He gets a gun. He doesn't know how any of it works or anything like that. What is he going to do? Not saying that we need loadouts, but
I think overall, though, it was a ton of fun. I mean, if they had grapples like Blackout, I would not be mad. I would not be mad at all.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on Warzone 2.
I like this video. JoeWo, great video, great thought process, actually well thought out, just like the Reddit post that we read yesterday about MW2, but now this is about Warzone 2. But those games are really like this. They're twins. So what we see in Warzone 2, we'll see in Modern Warfare 2, vice versa. A lot of the things that he said were very good. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Are you guys afraid for Warzone 2 or are you guys excited? Me personally, I'm still excited. I'm not gonna go back playing Warzone 1. And I do think that Warzone 2 is going to get the love that it deserves because this Warzone is their baby now. Warzone is Activision's baby. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So, hey man, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, sub if you are new. We post vids every single day. It's your boy Robin. I will catch you on the next one. Let me eat this Chipotle. Peace.